Hey everyone, MTG Moxman here. Coming up next, the good deals, the bad deals in Magic, how to find out which is which and which is right for you. Thanks a lot for tuning in. It's coming up next, and remember, it's free to subscribe. Smash that subscribe button. We'll see you then. Hey guys, welcome back. MTG Moxman here. Thanks a lot for tuning in tonight. If you're new to the channel, again, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's free to do. You can kind of leave me off to the side, but it helps the channel grow. Come on, free things are awesome. And of course, you get to tune in and get some good content. Tonight we're going to talk about a good deal, a bad deal. Did you get hosed? Did you make out okay? What constitutes a good deal in Magic? There's a lot you don't know about. You'll probably find out tonight. Or maybe things you do know and are just reaffirming what I've already kind of told you. You're like, yeah, I believe that. Or maybe you think I have nothing to offer you at all, and that's okay too. But I thank you for tuning in as long as you did, which is probably about the 30-second mark, which is what most people do. All right. Okay. So big shout out to all my patrons, new people who joined up. Jan, Brittany, awesome guys. Scott, good to see you. Ryan, awesome. Alex, Andrew, Alex, Travis, guys. I've got lots of people I'm sure I can mention. The new banner will be up tomorrow for all my new patrons who joined up, so thank you guys. Patrons make this channel happen, everyone, in case you were wondering. The giveaways we do here regularly, as well as all these content videos, are in part paid by these people who help me get time to do all this. There's never enough time, by the way. Never. But let's get on to what we're here to talk about, which is a good deal, a bad deal, any deal. So I'm going to use the example first of a good deal. Now, what most people don't realize, let me pop some of this stuff up here for you. What you don't realize is when you're in Magic and you want to get a good deal, or what you think is a good deal, how do you know? How can you tell if it's a good deal or not? Well, there's a few ways of telling if you got a good deal, but the ones I use are my greatest metric and tool are price comparisons. Shop around. Look up about 30 or 40 different retailers. Keep their sites on your favorite taskbar. Keep their prices for a product you're interested in. Let's say, I don't know. Here, well, we'll say Commander Legends. You want to know if this is a good deal, paying $150. Okay, 150 bucks. So you check a few of the stores, and they say 161, 164. Maybe a couple say 139. But then you gotta check the shipping. You gotta check their return policies in case something comes damaged. You have to look into those things too. So it's not just a price. And how bad do you want it? Okay, the needs versus wants will always come into these type of situations. But if you're gonna say I want to know just the best price, which we're gonna go for tonight, I always shop multiple stores. Keep a spreadsheet with all the prices of products I'm interested in, not just any product. Because hopefully you're honing in on a few things. Maybe a couple singles you want. Maybe it's a particular. Maybe you're after a Croxa, Death Titan, right? Hunger's Death Titan, and it was like $90 for the foil extended. Cool. You soldiers and got $100 for trade and value. Awesome, good for you, man. But now what happens is you want it back. You wait for it to rotate out of standard. You start checking prices. It's like 60, 50. It's pretty good, right? From where you traded in at. So that might be a good deal for you. That may be a good way to grab that card. Now, we just had Black Friday go by. But let's just not say it's this Black Friday. Let's say it's any Black Friday. So I started checking a few places out. A few stores I was interested in products. Mainly for giveaways for the channel for the future. So you start looking, you go, this one's got this, let's say, a box for $100. They got a box for $100. Okay, $100. Maybe it's not a great box, but a giveaway is a giveaway. It's still a $100 prize, right? It's pretty awesome. Everyone here would be, I'd be happy to win a $100 prize. So, you start looking at those products and you go, okay, now you compare in our store. Let's just say this store had Theros Beyond Death for $100. Pretty good deal, right? Pretty good deal. But then you find their place has got Throne of Eldraine for $100. And they're both products you're interested in, but you can only afford one of them. Well, depending on how many you're buying. If you're buying 6, maybe you go 3 and 3. Maybe. But most people will tell you to go with Eldraine because Eldraine will have bigger nostalgic value. Okay? People like Theros, but they weren't gaga over Theros. Whereas the storybook art, those cool artsy frames, really got people in Eldraine, and they really like that card. Okay? So maybe you're going to shoot that one down and say, that's a good deal for me. Maybe. What happens if another product comes up you didn't see? What happens if something else catches your eye after you've already bought something? This can happen to everybody. Go in with a budget of what you want to spend on a particular product, top end, low end, and prioritize the most important products, because those are the ones you should be searching for first when you're looking for something. Let's say I like cons. We got cons here. Here. We got cons. I like cons. These are for our battle bash. I got cons here. It's $250. Okay. But maybe they had it on for $199 or $185, $179.99. And this was your priority. Yes, you'll buy less of it if you only have $1,000 to spend, but you're getting a product that's older and has more accumulated chances for value. But also, if you break this into 3 sets of draft for you and your friends, it's not going to be that hard to draft or play, is it? Because there's not too much to spend. It'll come down to that value for dollar. What cards are in that set, or what single you're after, reserve list, non-reserve list. All those factors will be yours personally to decide on that end of the camera. I'm just telling you, prioritize. Compare results from multiple stores. Now, sometimes, let's say it's Gaia's Cradle. Maybe only one store has it. I understand. Okay? You may not have a choice. So please don't keep that against me when I'm saying you should be price shopping. You should still see what Gaia's Cradle sold for. Maybe you don't want to pay all cash. Maybe you're going to bring a couple of trade cards in. Right? Now, sometimes, though, the store tricks you. Or your LGSs trick you. So let's just say I'm going to buy a case of Ravnica. Allegiance came out. It's $99 a box. And they throw in some cool little promo thing to go with it. Like this. Right? So they throw in a cool promo pack. You're like, oh, comes with a promo pack. It's only $100. Well, why did that store have it for $100? Chances are it's a pump and dump, right? From the distributor. They've got to come up with money quick to go on to the next product, which would be Caladyne, right? So Caladyne's going to come out. They need money. So their loss is your advantage. Yes, they're dumping it because they can't afford to hold on to it. They got to get rid of it. It happens to a lot of products. That doesn't make it a bad product. Don't feel bad about buying that product, especially if it's on your list. What you got to realize is it's your advantage. So, do I buy 2013, 2014, 6 years old product, or do I buy an only 3 years old product? The shelf life in this one's already started. The ticking has already started. So this is the one you go for. You would definitely go for a cons over Ravnica Allegiance. Unless it's just sheer volume of cards you want for playing. That's a different argument. But if you want good cards, they have fetches. Standard box fetches. So if that was on my hit list, that's what I'm going for. Like I go after Dominaria. It's got my Mox Amber. I love my Mox Amber. So I'm going to go after that. Alright? It is different though, depending on what you're after. So my argument here is, even if it's a pump and dump in this case, that does not make it a bad situation for you, the buyer. You're still getting a box for $100. If that box is regularly, you check around other stores, which even I've done all the time, and it says that box, Ravnica Legion, is going for $134.99 here in Toronto at 401 Games. Okay, standard price, cool. And Face to Face has it on for $99. You're going there to buy it for $99 if it's on my list. If it's a future value target or even mediocre target, because even Dragon's Maze is going up over time. But saving 33% off the top, right off the top, means that's more profit for you later. If you're a person who's going to invest in that and hold on to it. If you want to crack it, you go ahead and crack it. It's $100. $33 a person, 12 packs. That is a very, very attractive offer. Like what, $3 a pack? Come on, you're not going to argue that. That's crazy. Especially how they charge for packs now. But you notice these deals only come around once in a while. Which brings me to my next point. Follow your own rules. Needs versus wants. Do I need it? Probably not. Do I want it? In Magic's case, probably. None of these things are there to make us survive, right? So you got to do it with an air of caution. Don't just go overspending. I myself have overspent this last weekend. I did not follow my own philosophy. I am paying the price for it. I knew I didn't have money and I bought things anyway. I bought a couple of cases of things for future giveaways. I bought some cool products I think will be fun for future prizes. And I overspent. Hoping, my goal is that these prizes will stretch out and be a good thing for everyone to enjoy over a longer period of time. And knowing that I will recoup some of that money, hopefully, in new viewers, in Patreon. Like, you're hoping to make some of it up. Not everyone can do that. It makes me worried doing what I just did. But sometimes, like I said, sometimes for investment, you got to put that aside and you realize there's going to be a future contender, depending on how much damage you're doing to yourself. I'm not saying you go out and buy a Black Lotus on a credit card and then just like sit on it, paying 20% on your credit card. That's ridiculous. Good deals can be found when you compare prices, you shop around, and you save when you don't buy. So it's okay to say, I'm not buying this month. I know they had good deals last year, and you save all year for those deals. I know that seems ridiculous. Have your list of cards, put some money aside every month, and then when that time of year comes around, Christmas, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, hit up your local store with everything you've saved and say, what do I need that they have? Maybe they have nothing you want, and you can continue saving for something bigger. But chances are, something's going to be there that you guys are going to want to grab onto. Something that says, oh man, that's a great deal. Oh, that'll be totally awesome for my collection. I can start saving some booster boxes. Sweet. It's okay to start really small with 1 or 2 boxes. 2 becomes 3. 3 becomes 4. 4 becomes 5. And then it goes back 3 or 4 deep and you have different things all over the place. I get it. I got something here. Look. See? I told you. Bought stuff I shouldn't buy. 1 per promo pack, right? But these are great for future prizes for people. And I like everyone having fun. So when you look at this, it's cool. It's cool. So please keep that in mind. When you're just going to go out and spend money randomly throughout the year, you could be overpaying. If you're okay with overpaying at that time because you can spare the money, there's nothing stopping you from getting a product. But real deals only come around once in a while. What if I told you you could buy a Black Lotus for $5,000 right now? But maybe you don't have the money. But if you put $50 aside every month, $600 a year, $1,200 every 2 years, like you see how it starts building, right? It's hard to do, but it's not impossible. Little tiny things, a little piggy bank, it all works. But finding a comparable good deal means shopping around and not just biting on the first one you find. I'm not saying don't support your local LGS. Smaller LGSs can't give deals like this. It's the big boys who can afford to put a $100,000 checkout to get a massive amount of product, right? And then dump it low. I mean, they probably picked these up for like $80 Canadian. That's why they got dumped that low. They're still making $20 a box. They're not complaining, right? They're not hurting for it, but they can afford to recoup that kind of money to a distributor to buy the product, which most of us could never do. So take advantage of deals like this when they come up. Bite on small deals like this. They're not going to be there all the time. And who knows how much longer they'll be before bigger stores don't offer them. It can happen, guys. I didn't expect any this year, and this one kind of surprised me, so I grabbed a few things for you guys, for the channel. It'll be fun, right? For future stuff down the road, right? I mean, hey, I'm excited. We still got Christmas stuff coming up. If you're watching this video later, I know the Christmas reference doesn't make any sense right now because I'm talking about saving and buying the things you want and comparing prices. But at the time of this video, it was around Christmas time. So just so you know, of 2020, by the way. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video tonight. Please leave comments below what you think a good deal constitutes. How do you compare your good deals? And what's a bad deal? Because I'll tell you right now, a bad deal is when you've compared prices elsewhere and they are the highest, but there's nowhere else to buy it. And they're jacking their price up because it's hard. Commander Legends was a perfect example of every store that I knew of jacking prices by $20 a box to make extra money when they paid $120 a box. So instead of charging $134, $140, making their $20 a box, they're making $40, $50 a box because it was hard to come across. I find that unfair. That is a bad deal. Okay? If they're the only person who has Power 9, they overcharge you for it. That's a bad deal. If just because they're the only game in town, they get to jack up those prices. And that drives me insane as a consumer. So hopefully you guys don't fall for tricks like that. Remember, you can wait it out. It'll always come around again. Good deals do come around. How much longer, who knows? But you have to wait for them and be prepared to pounce when they come, okay? Don't get discouraged. Small steps, man. Small steps get us further. And hey, if you want your cracking addiction, come watch this channel. We crack boxes all the time. We have a good time. And there's free giveaways all the time. You can just sign up, put your name in, and it's free. How much better can you get to avoid? That way you can save some money. I'm trying to help you save here, people. That's what we're trying to do right now. That I'm trying to get, Bruce Campbell a job as a new Army of Darkness guy, because that'd be pretty awesome. Start watching the Evil Dead TV show. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. All right. Thanks a lot for tuning in. This is MTG Mox, man. Again, big shout out to everyone who helps make this channel possible every day. All the new viewers, all the regular viewers. You guys are awesome. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. You guys stay safe out there. Talk to you tomorrow night. We'll have a video. We will. I promise. See you then. I will. I'll see you guys soon. As soon as I click this button down here. Click the button. Things happen. It all works out. And really, that's what we want to have happen, right? Nah, the video didn't freeze. I just stayed still to see if everyone got like left. If you made it to the end of this video, if you made it to the very end, and you're still sitting here hanging out, kudos to you, man. True believers. And that was Spider-Man. That's what he would say for Spider-Man. The true believers, right? I don't know what to tell you. What, you think I got something special? Think I got something to tell you? Not tonight. But maybe there'll be a hint in an upcoming video. You never know. Because, hey, tomorrow's December 1st. Christmas season's begun. Welcome to Moxland, and I'll be your host. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Have a great night tonight. See you then. Hey, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning in. All right, man. All my patrons, you guys are awesome. You see this thing bouncing around? That's all for you. You guys are amazing. I will talk to you soon. Check it out tomorrow. The new Patreon board's going up because it's December.